In Sefer Vayikra, Parsha Zachor, I wanted to focus on, hopefully, a theme that will hit both Sefer Vayikra of Karbanos and Vayikra Moshe. Also, a general philosophy of dealing with tshuva, getting closer to Hashem. As we know, the Sefer Zohar talks about the Yom Purim, Kippurim, this analogy of Purim like Kippurim. And many Bali Machshava explain that we know Yom Kippur is the time of the Yira'ah, of being able of a tshuva to Hashem, of slicha, of being able that Hashem forgave us. There's the slicha. And comes now the Purim also is a type of tshuva. The Hadar Kiblu B'mei Achashverosh of the type of Ahava. I have the pleasure of having a daily chavrusa with Alex Kupchik. We're learning Shari Tshuva. And Rabbeinu Yonah in the Shari Tshuva talks about the 15th Ikar of Tshuva is Tefillah. A main precept and principle of Tshuva is davening. But it's not just davening. Rabbeinu Yonah explains in Ot Memalav Mehmet, he explains that David HaMelech, when he davened, there is this element of slicha. In Rav Soloveitchik's terminology, there's a concept of tahara versus slicha. The idea of slicha is that Hashem will take away the punishments. What we would call the sur meira, to be able to say, okay, I had a problem, I was over an avera, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu, with His infinite forgiveness, says, okay, you're not going to get the pash, you're not going to get punished for it. But do we have that now, that same relationship? Even though I didn't do what I was supposed to do, is there that forgiveness? We just finished, that was a major machlokas batchita ega, within the order of the Parshiyot. Do we have that same relationship after chita ega with HaKadosh Baruch Hu? There is a machlokas mefarshim about the order of the Parshiyot, whether now HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we talked about this last week, now loves us just as much, if not more. And that's the tefillah that we have, that Hashem, please, don't only just forgive us not to get punishments, but let us have chayim b'ritzono, that we still have that ratzon. That it's not only that you have cleansed us from the punishments, but we go and we strengthen that relationship even more. I believe that that's the motifs that come with the korbanot. On one level, the Rambam Shita, that we have to purge ourselves from idolatry, the sur meira, but that's not enough. We need to be able to have the Ramban of the Lekarev et Hashem, to realize what a tremendous Ruach Nediva, the idea of how much God gives us this ability, that really it should be our limbs that should be on the Mizbeach, but Hashem, through His tremendous compassion and forgiveness, helps us get that Aseh Tov, as the Meshech Chachma merges the two approaches based on different times of history. Maybe it's not only the times of history, just the two different elements, two different sides of the same coin, of being able to deal with the real relationship we have with Hashem. This is the Parsha Zachor. Knowing we want to be able to have that close relationship of Chaim B'Ritzono with Hashem, knowing it needs to be Ruach Nediva, Amalek, is that Reshit Goyim Amalek. They're the first one to tell us, no, you have to have that bridge, you have to have that chasima, you have to have that partition, you have to have that blockage of your relationship with God. Well, the first thing we need to do before getting to that Hadar V'Kiblu is to get rid of the Amalek. The Amalek in our lives, of the Rishut, of the Arur Haman. And only then, we can then have the Kriyas HaMegillah, the Niskarim and Naasim, to be able to have that Ahava. May we be Zocha, as we approach this Parsha Zachor, to fulfill these precepts of the Tshuva, of not only the Sur Meira, the Aseh Tov, not only to be forgiven for our iniquities and not getting punished, but to strengthen that relationship, both with Hashem, with Am Yisrael, with our friends, with our spouses, that Amirat Hashem will therefore really come together as we get closer to Purim, of the Kimu V'Kiblu, Asher Kiblu Kvar. Shabbos.